Grandma. What's your full name?
Della A. Lessmeister.
How are we related?
You're an exchange student from China, and you're living with me. I'm your house mom.
When and where were you born?
Buffalo, New York.
Where did you live when you were born?
Where did I live when I was born?
Yeah.
Buffalo.
Buffalo? What high school did you attend and when did you graduate?
School 73. Oh God, I don't remember when I graduated. It's been so long.
What jobs have you
What kind
had?
of jobs did I have? I worked at a knitting mill, and I used to make the merry-go-round horses. I did that for a while, and then I opened up a restaurant, and I had a restaurant.
Sounds good. Hi, Grandpa. What's your full name? Full name.
Christopher John Lessmeister.
How are we related?
You're a student that is living with us while you go to school here.
When and where were you born?
I was born in 1947 in Du Bois, Pennsylvania.
Where did you live when you were born?
When I was born in Du Bois, Pennsylvania.
What high school did you attend and when did you graduate?
Okay, I was North Tonawanda Senior High School, and I graduated in the year 1967 and 12th grade.
What jobs have you had before?
A lot. Worked mostly in factories, restaurant, cleaning service, supermarkets, quite a few jobs.
Where were you when President Kennedy was assassinated? How
I
did
was
you
at
feel?
my girlfriend's, and I was babysitting her 2 kids.
Okay. Where were you when Neil Armstrong took the first step on the moon? How did you feel?
At home, with a couple friends, and watching it on TV.
How do you feel about the Watergate?
I don't know. I had mixed emotions about it.
How did you feel? How did you celebrate our nation's bicentennial? Bicentennial.
Barbecue. We did a barbecue. We had a little picnic with the kids. Yeah.
What about how was your first personal computer?
Oh God. Probably in 1990.
1990.
I'm not sure.
Where were you when the Iron Curtain fell?
Was the Iron Curtain fell? Probably at home.
Probably at home. Where were you on September 11th, 2001? How did you feel?
Well, I was laying in bed and I happened to flip on the TV. At first I thought it was a movie, and then I realized it was real, and I was horrified.
Where were you during the San Bernardino shooting? How did you
At
feel?
home.
You were home? How many children do you have?
I have three. I'm sorry. I have 4. 3 boys and a girl.
How many grandchildren do you have?
18 grandchildren and 7 great-grandchildren.
Where were you when President Kennedy was assassinated? How did you feel?
Okay, I was sitting in the auditorium at junior high school in North Tonawanda that year and felt pretty sad about that.
Where were you when Neil Armstrong took the first step on the moon? How did you feel?
I thought that was a real great step forward for us in the space travel. I felt good about that. Our country was a strong country then, and it still is today.
How do you feel about Watergate?
Just politics. Politics as usual, I guess. I would say I was kind of young at that time.
Okay. How did you feel? How did you celebrate our nation's bicentennial?
Honored to be living here, and we've come a long way. We're a young nation.
What was your first personal computer?
In the 1980s,
Where were you when the Iron Curtain fell?
I lived in California.
Where were you on September 11th in 2001? How did you feel?
In 2001,
Yeah.
didn't feel too good. Is that when the plane?
Okay. Where were you during the San Bernardino shootings? How did you feel?
Oh, that was a pretty sad day. I was watching that at home as it was going on. That was a pretty sad day. It's hitting close to home.
What are some of the most important lessons you feel you have learned over the course of your life?
It's just trusting people, and watch who you trust, and just getting along with each other, and just sharing my love for my children and family.
Some people say that they have had a difficult or stressful experience, but they have learned important lessons from them. Is that true for you? Can you
Yes,
give
it
an
is.
example for that?
Yes, it is. Just going through divorce was very stressful for me with my first husband, and getting myself together with 4 children and trying to, make a home for them. That was my stressful time in my life.
As you look back over your life, do you see any turning points that you keep event or experience life change over the course of your life?
Yes, just when I met my second husband, that changed my life completely. We ended up moving back. We moved to California, and it was a whole different change, a whole different lifestyle. But I would do it again if I had to. It was a good experience.
What's the secret to a happy marriage?
Trusting each other. First of all, he's my friend, not just my husband. And just trusting each other. And just being kind and listening to each other when they have a problem.
What are some of the more important choices or decisions you made that you have learned from?
It's mostly with the children, making choices for them. And the day we left for California, I left 2 of my kids behind, and it was a choice I had to make. They were old enough to want to stay there with their father, so that was hard. That was a really hard decision I had to make. I took 2 children with me, my daughter and my 1 son.
What would you say you know now about living a happy and a successful life that you didn't know when you were 20?
Well, I was very young when I got married. I was 18. Didn't really know too much of anything. Had my first child at 19 years old. And now I realize I was young. And, the marriage did last 21 years. But that was a decision I had to make. And we were divorced. And he went his way and I went my way. And, it was a hard time, but I made it through it. I kept strong. I kept my faith. And that got me through it all.
What would you say are the major values or principles that you live by?
I live by God. I trusted Jesus. And, we go to church with Christians, and we go to church regular. And, I just put all my trust in God. And that's one of the biggest principles in my life.
are some of the most important lessons you feel you have learned over the course of your life?
Important decisions. Can I be honest and truthful with it? Quit drinking.
Some people say that they have had difficult or stressful experience but they have learned important lessons from them. Is that true for you?
Yes, that is very true.
As you look back over your life, do you see any turning points? That's a key event or experience that changed over your life?
Yes, there has been a few key turning points in my life that have been very important.
What's the secret to a happy marriage?
Having God in your life, number one, and having somebody work with you, a partner that works with you, that you can communicate with, make decisions together.
What are some of the most important choices or decisions you made that you have learned from?
Important decisions.
Yeah.
Quit drinking again, marrying my wife, getting God in my life.
What would you say you know now about living a happy and successful life that you didn't know when you were 20?
Being more honest, upfront with people, trying to live a good, moral life.
What would you say are the major values or principles that you live by?
Just living a moral, decent life, a good life, being honest with people.